Welcome back to the channel, agents. We are back live again. We literally just finished the scout mission for this week. Was straightforward, was fun. Got some rogue agents, as you know. I always love getting those rogue agents. But yeah, so we're back now, and we're going to go through, well, yeah, let's go through what the projects are this week. We'll touch on the journey as well, and we'll also touch on the invader missions, what they are. I'll just walk through those as well, and it's got little bits and bobs. And then so anyone listening to this, fast forward to around the 8 to 10 minutes mark, so we'll go into action. But for the next probably 5 to 8 minutes, we'll have a discussion in and out what's gone on beforehand and what's to come. So with that said, agents, as you know, weekly, in the past few videos I mentioned, I'd like to start doing invaded missions that are not been recorded, because that has actually been a request by a few people I've played with. So played certain missions with. They said, oh, you could do more invaded because, you know, as a walkthrough, or, you know what I mean. So some people just like still some people are just used to they like seeing how other people navigate missions. They like seeing certain builds put together, etc, etc. So I just like putting the content up that you guys request. But invaded missions are funny enough, I've heard quite a few people that they still struggle with it to a degree. I mean, they go down a lot and they're wondering, is it me, is it the build, or what it is. I would never say it's the agent. I would say it's more the build the agent uses, because most people are first person shooter adapts. They know how to play a first person shooter, and this is a first person shooter slash, now this is a third person shooter slash RPG game, role playing game. So you know, so but yeah, most people I speak to are adapts. They know how to play these games. They just need to get used to the mechanics of it. And one of them key part of this game, the mechanics, is the build. So a lot of people will want to know how to, you know, run through an invaded mission. And advice I would give would be Hunter's Fury build. You know, it disorientates the Black Tusk, gives enough time to get hits on them and down them. And depending if you're going with an armor build, or you're going with a damage build, or you're going with a mixture of both, which I do. I run a hybrid armor and damage build. Depending on which one is your preference, is the result you'd get. So I would never call an agent rubbish. You're not good. I'll never say you got a rubbish build. What I would say, agents, is it's the build that suits your play style the most. Because a lot of people do not have a build that suits their play style. An example would be, I've said this on many build videos and I will keep repeating this. It is all down to your playstyle. Do you want to stay back? You're a marksman, you're a high damage person, but you want to stay back and let everyone else run forward and you pick them off from the back, or you know, you target certain enemy and whatnot. Are you someone that wants to be healer? So yes, you also stay back. You do some damage, you stay back and heal everybody and you keep the game going. Or are you a face tanker like I am? So you need a damage hybrid build. You need a damage armor build to face that, to get up in there, to get in the action, get in the thick of it and get them down. Are you more of a damage person where you just want to be like, so it's like in the middle. You're not face tanking, but you're not all the way back. You're in the middle. You're in the middle of it and you're directing. It's like you're directing play, basically. You know, you're like a quarterback. You're like in football, you're defensive. You're a deep line playmaker. Sorry, you're in a midfielder basically. You're at the back and you're dictating play. You're passing. You know, you're deciding on, do we run, do we push, or do we pull back. So it literally hold back. Sorry. So it's literally down to what is your play style. So that's what your build should be built on. So just in case anybody is wondering what I mean when I say it's not the agent, it's the agent's build. That's what I mean. So as long as you use the RPGs, first person shooters, and you know that you're good, don't doubt yourself. It's most likely the build that you need to adjust. So yeah. So that's why, again, so when it comes to invaded mission, when it comes to invaded missions, when it comes to builds per se, I always say there is a way around them. There is a way to do it. Just don't stress too much. You know, you need the right build, and depending on the build you've got, you should be able to just run through the way a lot of people see I run through missions. And it's not a boast. I'm not being cocky, not being arrogant. It's just that, yeah, people do ask, how do you down enemies so quick? And it's because I've catered the build to my needs, my playstyle. You know, so yeah. So with that said, agents, let's kick on to what the projects are. We are 5 minutes in, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that encourages people, agents, to stick at your build, look at build videos. I've got a few of them. Look at different build videos and decide what is your playstyle. Season Pass project this week is complete capital build mission on hard difficulty or higher. That's a stronghold. The West End sweep objectives: complete activities in the West End, neutralize named enemies in the West End, resupply friendly control point, federal emergency bunker. I'm going to do the weekly. You can already see why. Whoever knows me will know why I'm going to do the weekly, and that is it's Jefferson Plaza, not Jefferson Trade Center, but it is the True Sons have it. True Sons are pulling out stops, an all-out attack. Let's put an end to those traitors and their little revolution. Make sure they never rise again. Objectives are neutralize name True Sons, complete True Sons bounties, complete activities in West Pontonic Park, complete Lincoln Memorial mission on hard or higher, complete Jefferson Plaza mission on hard or higher, and complete American History Museum on hard or higher. Now, if you want to agitate the True Sons, and what I mean is by this, I've already done that today already, because I just love agitating them. But if you want to do it, do the weekly, and you'll get halfway through the weekly and agitate them. It's worth doing, because the reason why the projects are really good, as you can see at the bottom there, you're getting 3 exotic components, you're getting 5 SHD calibration, and then you're getting a lot of XP, and you are getting, there's a lot to do there. The weekly legendary mission is District Union Arena. You got to donate, the SHD requisition, donations. Summit is also, it's the 15 floors. Complete Hyenas bounty. That's worth doing to agitate the hyenas. What's my hyenas? Oh, that one's full as well. So I'll just do one of those, and we'll do some retaliation later on today. And then you've got your weekly project Descent, and then you've got your Dark Zone projects as well. This week's invaded missions are Potenic Event Center, Federal Emergency Bunker, and Bank Headquarters. That's another mission I love doing on invaded, so I will be doing that. So with that said, Federal Emergency Bunker being one of the invaded missions, I would always advise people do stuff in the West End. Then I'd say do the West End sweep, do everything here. And make that the end of your make sure that's the end of your run, your daily project, so you're getting one exotic component, but it's the XP you're getting there. It's the stuff, it's the stuff that you're getting with it, challenge and bounty and stuff, and this week's events are here. Event timeline, we are up to 3 times XP event. So, lower levels, newbies, lower levels, it is the week to hit the season project, the daily project, the weekly project, do retaliation, do those 15 floors off. Before you even do retaliation, I would say, especially lower levels that need to get your builds perfected, who needs to get those weapons perfected, who needs to, basically you want to level up. Get your SHD level up. If you're below 1,000, want to get your watch levels up. This is the week to do it. It's 3 times XP. So you do the season pass project if you've got the season pass. You do the daily, you do the weekly, you do the 15 floors of summit. You're getting triple the XP. So you're going to be busy collecting everything you need, breaking down stuff, getting resources, expertising up, optimizing. So you're getting your builds where you are. So this is the day to do it, definitely. Coming up is the season. It's 2 times season XP event and reanimated, which I will be all over as well. It's my second favorite event on the event timeline, the first one being Golden Bullet. So agents, that's what I would advise to do today. We're 10 minutes in, so let's wrap up this video, well, this segment of the video. And no, before we wrap up, the journey is ongoing in the background. I was focusing on that last week. I will focus on it more this week because I do want to get around to killing enemies with Scorched Earth, and I do want to get these done. I've got one more to do to unlock all of this, so I'd like to get this done as well. So I'll be doing that in the background, and so we can move on to journey mission 6, 7, because those are getting done in the background as well. But my focus this week will be 5 again. So what are we gonna do today and now, agents? I kind of want to focus on the journey right now, actually. So I'm gonna do the daily. Right. This is what we do. So, agents, the next 2 videos you'll see from me today will be, I will be focusing on the daily project. So I'm gonna go to the West End. Who would I be agitating in the West End? I will be agitating, there's Black Tusk, that's Outcast. I'll be agitating the Outcast, even though I've agitated them already, but I'm going to go and agitate them more. I'm going to complete the West End. Once I complete the West End, I will pause for the course, and the next video after that will be the invaded missions. I will record those. I'm sure I've already got these 2 and Bank. I don't think I've got Bank, so I'll check, but I'll do them. And so I'll do the daily. I'll then do the invaded, and I'll come back and I'll do invaded Bank, and that will be complete in the daily project. So agents, at this point, let's now go and do the daily project. And we're gonna do the West End. What's that? The West End sweep. And we're gonna, first of all, we need 2 named enemies. We can get them at the control points, and we need to do the activities. So I'm gonna do 1 activity, and then we're gonna do the control point, and then we'll go from there. I am gonna switch it up today. I'm gonna go to my Hunter's Fury build. Let's do a quick cleanup. Actually, I'm gonna do my Hunter's Fury build. Especially that in the middle of all this, in the mix of all this, we're going to be doing invaded, and that is my Black Tusk build. That's my go-to build when I'm dealing with the Black Tusk. They're so irritating. They try to flank you, and they give you full on assault rogue style, and that's how I stagger them, and I get around them. But invader missions are getting a tad bit harder these days. I've realized they are getting a little trickier because I've gone down on a couple of them last week. The week before when I focused on them, not last week. So with that said, agents, let me just open these caches quickly. I want to clean these up quickly, and then we'll go and do the daily. Let me go. That's a lot, isn't it? Jeez. I've got to clean up and, oh my god. I'll go back in there and... So this is what I mean. Newbies, lower levels. This is the week, because this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna be unlocking. You're gonna be unlocking these. You're gonna be unlocking these caches, and you're gonna be getting all this gear. And all, for instance, if you want to do a Hunter's Fury build, look, these are dropping for fun. It is worth doing these, agents. It's definitely worth doing these. What else we got here? Got another. Don't need that one. Okay, cool. I've got names there as well, didn't I? Close up. Now that's a good chess piece. It's a chess piece under Uniza. I always forget how to pronounce this. Geisha, and it's more for an armor build. I'd swap that critical hit for. I'd swap that for depending on the build you're running, but I'd run a critical hit damage on that, or that's what I would change that for. Amplifies total weapon and skill damage by 20% to pulse enemies. I mean, that's a really good piece to have. I've already got that, so I've already got that, I'm sure. But this is what you do here. Just a quick example. You just literally go into your stash and then go down to see if you've got closer, which there you go. I've already got it. Yeah. So don't have to keep that. But that's what you'll do, agents. It's worth, again, lower levels, who I don't mind helping, who, if anybody gets this far into the video and you hear this, please pop me a message. I do not mind helping lower levels. I actually enjoy it. I actually do enjoy helping, because I was there once. I was at level 500, level 600, trying to figure out builds and trying to figure out what's all this build talk about, what's all this, you know, and I needed help, and I did have some people help me. I did have people jump in and say, yo, I help with your build, and it really meant a lot when guys done that. I mean, there's a couple of them I still pop on with today, and you know, it's really, really helpful when people do that. So without further ado, let's go into the West End and let's do some activities. And the first activity I will do, let's do this. I usually go like to a I usually go to like a marksman rifle build to hit them from distance on that. But I'll stick to the build I've got now. I might just have to switch the Chatterbox to
nearby.
I might just have to switch the Chatterbox to the Chameleon to get the optical range on it, because it's really got good range on it. I mean, are they right close to me? If they're right close to me, I can do that, and that's the activity. There they are. Okay. I've been dealing with you guys a lot today. Hi. I'm still gonna do settlement block.
I don't. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
So yeah, part of the scout missions were, majority of it was
immediate medical assistance needed.
Majority of it was resource convoys. We'll look back on that, but that video's up live now, by the way, agents. That video is up now live, the latest scouts video. That's the first video I've done today, and it's worth having a look at that. Yeah, I said I'm going to change to the Chameleon for this portion because I need the reach, because I'm going to have to stay at the blockade, so I need the reach. I ain't going to let anyone in yet. No, I like doing this solo. I mean, I love this game solo. It's a team game, and I'm always going to invite and advise people to stick to the team part of this, you know, but I prefer to do it solo.
Hostile broadcast.
It also, with the Black Tusk, I'm looking forward to using Zealot against the Black Tusk, because you've seen when I pop Zealot at the end, you'll see that EMP block. So I'd like to see what it does to them. You know, especially their mechanical, their warhounds and tanks and stuff like that. You know. But also with the Chatterbox, you do need some trophies picked up first before you can tackle their warhounds and tanks and stuff like that, any of their mechanical stuff. So
hostile broadcast picked up. System reach at 25%. System breach 50% complete.
Remember this time last week, I was getting mega feed off of those Marauder copies, so I'm not even tempted to look at it. What's the tackle? That's from
System breach at 75%.
You're having fun over there, boy. I'm coming for you. You know what? I always forget to track this because I was gonna track the journey. There we go. I'm done. Good. I was gonna track the journey, but track that in a minute. Am I going crazy? I wanted to go and get more ammo up there. Oh, where I'm coming is trying to get my attention over me. That said, you're right. One of the modifiers dudes that take away all their armor. You know, what's this? We are in a West End, right? Guess what? We're not even in the West End. That's the West End. Agents, oh my word. Oh my word. Wow. So, we're not even... right, so let's go. We're not even in the West End, agents. I agitated yeah. Well, at least I've done the settlement blockade. Let's just leave it at that. It's gonna do the outcast. You know, I'm wondering, I'm lucky I'm tracking it because we're not even the West End, but the Sentinel blockade, you know, it's just getting XP up. There you go.
Hostile control point detected.
So the daily project begins now. Wow. Control point, isn't it? Now I'm in the West End. Wow. And I need to do the control point to resupply friendly control point in the West End. Infantry. You know what? Let me change to Chatterbox. But the plan stays the same. You want to do one activity and then do the control point. The control point counts as 2. I'm not going to pick up the... I'm going to name them. No, but I should get them at the control point. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to pick up the bounty and then I'm going to cancel it straight away. Because, as I say... the control points should count as 2. We're gonna go to Overgrowth, which is kind of tricky solo. So it would be wise for me to open up the world now, actually, to tell the truth, Agent. That usually means there's a hunter nearby. There's a tricky control point to do solo. But I'll try. If I go down, then I'll get someone in. Even if I've got the Hive, you know, because it is a tricky one to navigate by yourself. I'm just gonna pop the clear straight away in case I need to. Yeah. Really, I need to be. They're gonna down me, but I need to get inside.
Vital signs critical.
Right, yeah.
Agent down.
Let them come into me.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Come on! I can hear that Marauder copter, right, and it should not be able to reach me here. Done, so I just need to resupply this control point. Might
Supply
just
room
do
access.
bank
Locked.
headquarters. Yeah, let's do bank headquarters
Thank you for showing
after
up.
this.
We really
And
need your help
what
out
we'll
there.
do...
Thanks for showing up. You really saved us back there. Thanks. We really needed those supplies.
Right, so let's go to bank headquarters. Nice federal. It's bank. So there, let's just do bank headquarters now. Let's just do it. And
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll matchmake. Yeah, so agents, I'm going to close the video here. Now, so this is still part of the project, daily project. And I'll open back up, literally seconds. And we'll complete the daily project with bank headquarters.